guys to my YouTube channel Cricket Study, and today I'm going to talk about the England versus South Africa's detailed analysis. Overall, the what happened in the ODI game now. So this is what we expect, with what we didn't expect from the England's team at all. First of all, England lose the game uh, with a huge collapse. Likewise, they have posted 331 in the first game, and likewise coming to us the second game, they have posted 300 plus score against South Africa. But first game they lose the game against South Africa, so that was absolutely one of the things which we were not expecting at that sort of stage, with South England lose that game against South Africa. So that is the thing. And another thing is that with the huge collapse, the South African team gained a huge margin actually in the game. They gained the momentum. They got the series on the line, and they have won 2 games out of 3, and they just win the series at all. So that is the thing. And talking about the first ODI, the England could not hold anything at all in Leeds actually, as it is the home ground for them, but they could not hold well, and they were absolutely uh, destroyed in their own arena or in their own backboard. So that's the thing about South Africa were all over England and that particular game actually. So another thing is that now talking about the second ODI now, overally the England posted 300 plus margin, and lastly what we saw from South Africa is also, well, they gave the target. South Africa gave the target initially, and then England chased that target. But chasing that target at the end, lastly, the missing of Jofra Archer's 5 runs. The single ball was 5 run was needed within a single ball, and Jofra Archer absolutely missed that ball. So that's what the England team were uh, going for the series, to win the series actually, but sorry, not series, to level up the series, but they could not hold back, and that's another disappointment for the England fans at all. Talking about that particular game, and other thing is like that, overally how the South Africa raised from that sort of stage to uh, this stage now is what absolutely commendable. We have to say that. And what the things could not hold is that South African team were absolutely uh, good. Likewise, the youngster Mackenzie, and other things like Eden Markram, and other batter like Tristan Stops, who absolutely were on control. He played really well actually. They played really well actually. And like bowling from the Marco Jansen, Kagiso Rabada, Keshav Maharaj's spin, that was absolutely terrific. And we saw that against England. So that's how the England team were on a row. South African team on a row, and that's how they built the innings. And the England versus South Africa team were absolutely the more good game we saw during these 3 games. We saw the absolutely different kind of scenario at all. So talking about the 330 plus score, which the South Africa posted, and then England went on to chase that target, but they could not hold on. They could not chase that target. And moving towards the third ODI again, England absolutely posted 414 actually, the 414 runs for England, and then 74 runs only for South Africa. 72 runs only for South Africa. So what's the big difference is that England went all over high in the third ODI. So 414 and 72, that's a big margin. England come back well actually, but they were unlucky to win the second game actually, the second ODI. They were unlucky at that stage. The first ODI, they lose the game by a huge margin, we have to say, 131 all out. That's a huge collapse. And coming towards the second ODI, they absolutely fight on till the last, but they could not win because of that 5 runs, and the Jofra Archer missed that ball. So that was quite disappointment for England. And then coming towards this third ODI, they posted 414, and then South Africa were 72 all out. So how sort of game was absolutely changed between this England and South African team from first ODI to third ODI. If we are seeing that, then England also have played well, and then South Africa, absolutely, that's a competitive game, and they're coming towards their own yard in England and playing that sort of game is absolutely commendable, we have to say. That's a remarkable approach. That's a brilliant approach. We saw that from the South African team as well. So this is what what we were not expecting. We were not even thinking about that how the South Africa are gonna play like this, but they absolutely played very well. We have to give a command to them that they played absolutely well, and that's on a row. So that's how the England and South Africa game went well. Although England lose the series, but they absolutely played well, and that's what we also say that that's a commendable approach from the England's perspective as well. So that is the thing at all between England versus South Africa, and hope so the T20 is coming up, and that's the thing overall summary how England went from first ODI to second and third ODI, and how South Africa came back and missed the series. Some of the best players from the England side were just Butler, Joe Root, they played well. Ben Dockett, he also played well. And then talking about from the bowling perspective, likewise, Braden Cars, yes, Braden Cars and Jacob Bedell played well, and Braden Cars from the bowling perspective, and other things like Jeffrey Archer, he does well. So their players are likewise. Sometimes they keep the momentum on. Sometimes they lose the plot. Sometimes they win for a while. So that's the thing about the overall players coming and go. But England should have played much more better than this. But somehow they survived this series, and hope so they will come back in the T20 in a full mood, and we'll see the good England side in the T20 series, that they will be winning this series as well. So this much for now about the detailed analysis of the England versus South Africa for the ODI series, and hope so England gonna come back in the T20 series very well in the upcoming days. So thank you for now, and goodbye for this game.